Speaking of augmented reality, how hot is this technology? This is fantastic stuff, and it's already changing the way that many of you are creating and selling and servicing and operating the products that you build. Last year here at Thingworx, I introduced you to Thingworx Studio. This is a purpose-built authoring environment that makes creating AR experiences unbelievably fast and easy. And also, you can do it without writing any code. Since its launch last year, over 2,000 companies have used Thingworx Studio in a free trial version, and they've created over 60,000 AR experiences built in it. And many have begun using this game-changing technology in their production environments. You're going to hear from many of those users here at Thingworx, and they're going to share their passion for this breakthrough approach and share with you some of the success that they've had. They're innovating new human-machine interfaces. They're accelerating the delivery of IoT data through AR dashboards that are presented directly on physical products. And they're enabling safer, more productive workforces by augmenting work instructions and service instructions directly on their physical products. Until now, our customers and partners have used Thingworx Studio to create experiences that are delivered on phones and tablets. And there are several use cases where handheld devices work just fine. But there are also many cases in the industrial environment that require a hands-free experience. Now, recently, Microsoft launched a fantastic new piece of technology, digital eyewear for augmented reality. It's called the Microsoft HoloLens. The Microsoft HoloLens brings people and places and objects from your physical worlds and digital worlds together. But developing AR content for digital eyewear can be very complex. It can require sophisticated tools and expensive development resources. But now, Thingworx Studio unleashes the power of the HoloLens in the industrial enterprise with native authoring capabilities built right in. Only Thingworx Studio makes it fast and easy to design, develop, and deploy engaging HoloLens experiences that leverage the existing 3D content you likely already have, present step-by-step sequences and operations, and expose data and analytics from Thingworx in augmented reality dashboards. And only with Thingworx Studio can you build experiences for the HoloLens in minutes instead of weeks. So let's take a look at how. We'll begin in Thingworx Studio, where we have a partially created experience for this 3D printer. We got here by reusing our existing CAD data and positioning gauges and augmenting dashboards around it. We've also previously used that CAD data to author a set of step-by-step instructions describing how to replace the material in the printer when it's running low. Now, because we're building an experience not for a phone or a tablet, but for the HoloLens, we also have native controls built into Studio so that you can create voice commands and gestures. This is all built right in. So what Mike's going to do is he's going to add a gesture to the experience, and he's going to bind the action of performing that gesture. It's called an air tap. Looks like this. When that gesture is performed, we're going to automatically play a sequence. And with that, we're going to publish the experience up to Thingworx. So I'd like to invite Rian Lorenz to join me up on stage. And he's got a HoloLens. Now, we also have a second HoloLens that's mounted on this camera here. These two HoloLenses are synchronized together so that you can see the same experience that Rian is having from just a slightly different perspective. This is a very similar rig to the one that Jim used a little bit earlier this morning. So he's running Thingworx View. This is a free download available from the HoloLens App Store. It's a universal browser that allows you to view any Thingworx Studio created experience and allows it to be dynamically delivered to a device. So on the screen, let's see the experience that Rian is enjoying. And you can see that the data is being delivered from Thingworx, like the remaining material level, an augmented billboard showing the jobs queued up for the printer, And also, when he performed the air tap, you see the material replacement sequence is clearly presented. So his hands are free, and he'd be able to quickly do that. You also see in this experience a machine that we've augmented here onto the stage. So we're showing you two things. We're bridging the digital physical world by overlaying information, and we're also bringing in a virtual device. This is actually one of the machines from the 3D from the dashboard that we showed earlier. We couldn't get that on the stage, but we figured we'd show it to you here in the HoloLens. So thanks a lot, Rian, for that, for showing us that. These kinds of experiences can really help in all kinds of use cases. They support selling and training use cases so that people can really understand a device without actually having the physical product there in front of them.